Hi guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Timmermans Creek, Lambic. Nice hiss. The smoke. It's a beautiful color. It looks almost like a raspberry wheat I did. It's like cherry lemonade. Fresh, clean tasting. A bit too sweet for me. I would have liked it a little bit drier. But it's very nice. It's a very hot day here in Sweden. I'm doing some ribs here in the background. So I wanted to tell you about the accident I had. Last week I kegged an American Pale Ale I did. It was a Citra hopped Pale Ale. And something went wrong. The next morning, when I get down to the brew shed, my feet got wet. There were beer everywhere. The keg had emptied itself out. Fortunately, most of the beer stayed in the keezer. I scooped out about 12-13 liters of there. But the rest of the keg ran out on the floor. And the floor isn't really built for that. So that was not so very good. And I tried to get so much out of there as I could manually. So I went out and bought this little dehumidifier, which set me back about 150 euros. That's 1,500 Swedish kroner. And I think it's about maybe 160 or so US dollar. The dehumidifier has been going for a few days. And we have a heat wave here now in Sweden. It's very hot in Swedish measurements, just under 30 degrees, I think. With the dehumidifier going inside the brew shed, we're up to just under 40 degrees Celsius in there. So my fridges are running hot like crazy, but I have to get the moisture out. That got me an idea. I have this ginger bug that I have been feeding for no reason other than I like to ferment stuff. So I had no real idea what to do with it, because I really didn't want to make a lemonade ginger beer. So I thought, what if I could pour that into a beer? It's got to be full with lactobacillus. So I made a simple wort, Pilsner as a base, and Vienna and some wheat malt. Om man ska vara två nu. The wasps here in Sweden are very friendly. And I took some, they really like to be up in your face all the time. Fuck. I took some Saaz hops, pellets, grinded up in my coffee grinder, and baked it in the oven for maybe 2 hours at 100 degrees Celsius or so, just under, to age them a bit. I was aiming for a very low IBU, around 4 maybe, something like that. So I mashed and boiled the beer as usual, added the hops, and then I transferred it to a fermenter vessel through a hose, not to aerate it, which I had scrubbed out with CO2. And then I also purged the headspace afterwards. And then I poured just under a liter of ginger bug on it, purged the headspace again, placed it in the shed where it was extremely hot. One positive thing with this was that I didn't have to chill it as much, because it was supposed to ferment hot. And this has been going like crazy. I don't really know what I'm doing. This is an experiment. I thought maybe I would do, by the way, I would really hope Don ABA could fill in here if he would honor me. I thought I would monitor this to see if the pH drops, and when it drops to about 3.5, my plan was to pour the beer into a kettle and give it a short boil and cool it down, and then pitch it with a saison yeast at room temperature and let it self-rise. That's my plan. I might change it. So shit happens when you brew. If it ain't bottle bombs, it's something like this. It's no fun at all when your property gets damaged. If anyone has any ideas of this experiment, what I should do, or should I just let it ride out and not add another yeast? The benefits of boiling it again would be that all of my equipment wouldn't be contaminated, and just the first stuff I used now. I'm really interested into getting into sours. That's something I enjoy. So I'm really going to try this with a more controlled way of brewing. I have to study more. So, cheers guys. 17. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up the video. Dr. Hans out.